Pierre!
Hello, Pierre.
All the way, Pierre. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 45, Old School Reality.
That's true.
Well, this is part 4. Woo! Part 4. We love doing that 4.
We do love doing
4 horsemen.
We're going to be talking about superstars who would have been perfect for the Attitude Era. Adam Rose, the Godfather. Val Venus. DX. The Attitude Era was full of fun-loving personalities that never seemed to stop partying. It stands to reason, then, Adam Rose would get along just fine in WWE's most boundary-pushing, out-of-control point in history.
Yeah.
If you think the Rosebuds had a bizarre fashion sense now, just imagine how they'd look in 1999.
They've been dressed as a hot dog.
That's right. We could easily see Rose mingling with divas like Terry Runnels, Lita, Trish, during the Attitude Era. It was already party time all the time, making Rose a natural ringleader and an enemy of the period's most sour lemons like the right to censor.
Oh, not the right to censor.
The right to censor.
The right to censor.
Exactly.
And can you name every member for the right to censor?
Stevie Richards.
Not you, them.
The Good Father. Bull Buchanan. Val Venus. And Ivory!
Okay, calm down, Ivory.
And they tried to get China to be in it. She said no.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't work.
And also Adrian Neville.
Adrian Neville.
That'd be weird for Adrian Neville, but the
He'd
Attitude
be really
Era
young.
was about risking it all to make the name for yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, they quit doing that now. You trying to make a name for yourself now, they're like, no, like Steve Austin would say. We
Stop
gotta
'em
stop.
all.
Oh, they love your swing? You start doing that with us telling you to do that? Stop swinging, people.
Stop swinging. That
From
sounds
the
really
weapon-filled brawls of Mick Foley to the demolition debris that broken out between Dudley Boys and Hardy Boys. It's a lot of demolition.
bad. It is a lot of demolition. Not
And they
demolition
did.
from the 80s to 90s.
Oh, chairs. Oh, there goes Jeff Hardy.
Exactly.
Fat Hardy, Matt. We can say he's fat.
Exactly.
The rule says, if you're wearing glasses, you can talk about someone who wears glasses. If you're fat, you can talk about who's fat.
That's true. Skinny people cannot call you fat. Bad words.
That
Can
is
they?
rude.
That is rude.
Hurts my feelings, and also, it's not. They're not very.
Not very professional.
Not very being a star.
No. Don't. Yeah, be like, be a star. Jeez, people.
Come
bad
on, superstars would put their bodies on the lines every night in hopes of reaching new levels. I've got to reach that the new level. Brass rings now.
Brass ring.
There's no current competitors who fits the mentality better than Adrian Neville.
Not hearing them.
Not Adrian Neville. I don't know his style to sing.
He has that weird singing voice.
He does.
It's like that ripple.
I'm
to
thinking it, but I can't. Oh no! Okay, I think that's it. The former NXT champion, Ruud.
I gotta he was in WCW. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Taped with his big mole on his face.
He sang like the national anthem or something.
Takes flight, launching into his breathtaking red arrow. Neville, no doubt, would relish the opportunity to do battle with the likes of Edge and Christian. Or Christian.
That's right.
Though he probably wouldn't need to climb a ladder to show his skill. After all, he is the man that gravity forgot.
But like, that guy right there, we forgot about him.
And next week there'll be 2 more.
How many more we got? My gosh.
I don't know.
My gosh. And now
Next week may be it. Or it may keep on going to WrestleMania.
That's true too. Now we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you should have an off season. We talked about number 5 last week. Now we're going to talk about number 4.
Yeah, we're not going to bore you with a 5 in a row.
Number 4, more time for community service, like Be a Star.
Yeah, like Be a Star, but I don't know about that one. The last week was good.
There you go. It literally says Be a Star. That's funny. WWE is committed to many business adventures outside the ring, but arguably none more so than their community service. Their involvement in projects such as Make-A-Wish, Susan G. Coleman for the Cure, and Be a Star illustrates their dedication to help build better communities. With an off-season, WWE can use this time to increase their involvement in these projects. This does not mean that they should stop during the season, but while the attention is out of the ring, they can further demonstrate their commitment to the community.
That's true.
Doing so will not only maintain WWE's good standing in those communities, but can also help them create brand awareness and loyalty for those in the communities who are not wrestling fans.
That is true.
It is true. Community. I mean, that helps. They put their brand out there, and it helps. I mean, they could go to the soup kitchens while they're in the off season and help people out. You know, feed them and all that. It's good for publicity. Good for the PR. The PR.
Hey, the WWE wrestlers are. They start back in August, which
Yeah.
or they may September. It all depends. If they do like the regular TV shows, they start back in September.
Yeah, but you also they want to be wrestling during the off season of football.
Yes.
While there's no football on there, they need to capitalize on that, of course.
Well, there's no off season because it's summertime. This right now is the on season for football up till
yes,
tonight.
but how do you know what they would decide as their off season? Nobody said it had to be the summer.
Yeah, but it should be after WrestleMania because summer's slow anyway.
Yeah.
Summer's slow. Other than SummerSlam, which you could pick up right there. I mean,
Boom.
it would be different.
It's up for discussion.
It would be different. It would be different.
It would be very different. It would. I mean, we're so conditioned to it, and that's why WWE's not going to change it.
No,
because
they're not going to
they're
change it.
conditioned to being
Yes.
go, 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 go. Because Vince doesn't know how to slow
But
down.
who to think that? Okay, when WrestleMania ends, when that TV goes black, that is it for live wrestling until September
It would be weird.
for WWE. I mean, it would help other people. They didn't take off weeks,
True.
but it would be different.
Very
But
different.
it would help the people out. It would help the wrestlers out. Nagging injuries,
Time with family.
time with family. Yes, they would have 300 days a year. That would slack up on that. I'm getting choked up over thinking about it a little bit. I know.
It's so great.
What else? Oh, at the end, I said the injuries and the family was always a good thing. But like you said, you can still be out there and do community service. You still get the name out
That's right.
and stuff. And also the writers. The writers.
Writers have time to refresh their brain.
Oh, yeah. Definitely have time to refresh
They
their brain.
need it.
And you can always on the
You
network.
always have the network.
Always on the network. A tease. Give a tease here. Coming back, Returns in so many days. This.
Exactly.
Little snippets. Share little snippets of stuff,
And they may even have like the reporter peoples on there talking about wrestling. Like
Yes. They need to have like an ESPN
I'm
show.
telling you, they were supposed to
anyway.
be doing that, and then Josh Matthews got fired.
Well, hell, they got more people.
They do. Tom Phillips could
It's
have.
back on NXT, and Corey Graves was off this past Thursday.
That's sad.
It is.
They swap up the announce teams though.
They do, but
They give them all a chance. But Corey Graves is now trying to get Tuesday Night Titans back. He said that was his goal by the end of the year to have Tuesday Night Titans return. Which, how hard would that be to produce that in studio? They could do multiple weeks at one time,
They could.
and Corey Graves could host it. Tuesday Night Titans. There you go.
But if I see
Because
another,
it wasn't more of a talk show anyway.
it was.
See?
But if I see another skit that I saw when I watched Primetime Wrestling the other day
Lord.
of the mating game with your host Vince McMahon, and you know who the three bachelors were?
Who?
Jimmy Hart, Bret Hart, and Jim the Animal Neidhart.
Weird.
It was so cheesy.
I bet it was. And full of holes, right?
So cheesy.
Full of holes.
It was so cheesy.
Their bodies.
But yeah, I mean, they could do Tuesday Night Titans on the network. He said. I mean, hell, they can.
That could be their talk show thing, like you were saying, like
They
the
could.
ESPN thing. You know?
Well, the ESPN thing's more going over stuff.
I know
what
that.
they do now, but
Tuesday Night Titans could be just a talk show going over things.
it could.
I mean, they could change it however they want to. They own the name.
Yeah,
Come on, people.
they definitely own the name. So, all right, folks. Well, that is.
Shotgun Saturday Night. Bring that back. There's a lot of things they could bring back.
I wish they'd bring Shotgun Saturday Night just to see the old episodes.
I mean, there you go. What was the other one? Live Wire or whatever. Where they talk.
Nightingale.
And Sunny. She was in it too.
Which was the first time that they actually let people say what they wanted to say.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Bite This when they used to do that.
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty so.
Yep.
But yeah.
Todd Grisham, I think, was the host one time too. It's so cold and ride. Is it WWE thing?
It is kind of yes.
WWE.
They never stop.
They don't
Yeah,
stop.
it's Carmella.
Carmelo.
Oh, what was that in this picture?
It was a YouTube thing. I said YouTube. See, I told you. Like a girl. Not like a boss. She's like a girl.
She also gets beat too. Well, she already has. All right, folks.
She's young in the business.
Jesus, yeah. That's it, folks, for this week of Top
Kind of
Rope
ramble about a
Reality.
little other stuff.
We did ramble a little bit. That's what we do. We ramble. We ramble.
Yes, we do.
That's why it's so long. We ramble.
But this was our
If we were to the point, you'd probably
Very
watch
short.
more because it'd be short.
That's true.
But we ramble.
But this was old school reality, if you will. We talked about.
It may be back next week as well. So
You might see more of that right there. We don't know.
Part 2.
Maybe old school every week. I don't know.
We don't know.
But either way, we're on the fast lane to WrestleMania, and we hope you keep joining us as we lead down the road. Talking about WrestleMania.
When I said it's bad enough, and you ain't got to bring it up.
I'm sorry, but we're talking about WrestleMania.
Fast lane to WrestleMania.
That's right.
Fast lane.
But we're talking about WrestleMania all the way through to WrestleMania. Soon, we're going to be going over some of the matches they announced, because you know that's coming pretty soon. And plus, we're going to be going over the Hall of Fame people. We already know Macho Man and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Who else could it be? I saw on Twitter the fans are trying to do an uproar. They want Tatanka in there. It's not nearly as bad as Coco Beware.
Ray the Cripple Stevens. Saw he was on there.
That's two dead people, though. Macho Man and Ray Stevens. Can't do it! Can't do it! They want them out! Even though all the Von Erichs were dead, they put them in there.
Hey, the Von Erichs are going back to TNA. You see that?
They are.
Okay, we're really going.
What about Lacey? She didn't come back. Why did she come back?
sucks.
She was really bad.
All right, folks. I know you're saying, why these two idiots
Probably
shut
done
up?
pushed pause on it and said, let's go to something else.
Push pause. They just probably just click right off. So they don't
And
hear
that's
us say
true,
that.
but you know what? Once they get done doing that, they can watch our Top Rope Shopping.
Which is next, right here on Top Rope Reality on YouTube.
And you might already be up before this. I don't know! But check it out, Top Rope Shopping.
Check out and see what the shirt of the week is and what the Aria video of the week is.
That's right.
So click over to part. Well,
It's not a part. It's not a part, but it's Top Rope Shopping.
Click over to 45
Top Rope Shopping, that's right.
Yes.
You're going to love it.
Right here on the YouTube.
I'm Justin Carter.
And I'm always Mike Hogan, and we'll see you next week for maybe old school reality.
Part 2.
The following. I don't know. Like you said, you want all these names here. I gotta
We'll see you on the other side. How about that?
I have to think of episode names now. More stuff for me to do.
More stuff for him to think about. His brain is killing him right now. We'll see you next week.
See you later, folks.
I don't know. It's fun to do that. I don't know.
Yes. Interrupt me all the time when
That
I'm trying to talk.
too. That
Step on my
too,
lines.
of course.
You know, just
Of course.
all the time.
What?